vocational rehabilitation, because he's not going to school.
Actually says they didn't want me to go to school. Basically, that's what's going on now in the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. Oh. Right. Basically, this was the proceeding for a case that I won the case.
Okay.
This is what they call a hearing officer. He's not a judge, but actually he's acting like he's judging the case. He's giving the ground rules. He's a professor at University of in the college.
In general,
he said, and generally the hearing go pretty smoothly, which means that they don't really do anything for you.
What I asked you to raise in the beginning, just to tell me why you asked for this here. Maybe you can take as much time as you want, or if you just like to say, I'm contesting this decision, then I will go to the state, and the state will lay out
He's saying
the reasoning for making the decision that they made.
He asked me to say what's going on.
Until not that year.
He's asked me to, he said I can say, well, I'm just here. Because that's what most people do. You need to learn how to fight.
And we just go back and forth until everybody's had an opportunity to have what to say. Again,
this is actually a court hearing that you're going to hear. A case hearing.
Are there any questions before we begin? I do want to let you know that I've asked for the case to be brought here, and I'll be taking this back for review. And this is a complete set of the records that the state has. Mr. Wade, you will also have an opportunity if you want to introduce anything as evidence. We'll go through that. We can go through that procedure as well. Again, any other questions before we begin? I am not sure.
I had with me Solomon Rooks. He was on the board of direction of C.O.R.E, Congress on Racial Equality. I'm going to fast forward this. I'm going to fast forward it because we only got 10 minutes. Okay, we got 10 minutes.
Electric Union Company.
Okay, hold on.
There's some duplications in that.
They're just talking about the paperwork that we got.
I mean, the question was he asked, can he look at that? Is there a problem in looking at this? I'm going to introduce him and who he is.
I'm introducing basically the person that came with me with Solomon Rooks.
His name right here is Mr. Solomon Rooks. He's the Midwest Region of Council on Racial Equality. To his records, he has successfully worked out of Walgreens, Clothing Store, Jefferson Banks, demonstration, White Castles, the Arch Building, 19 demonstrations in front of the police stations,
demonstrations,
bars, department stores, the Cleveland
gas company,
Missouri Stewart District, Shell
Oil,
Ford Motor Company, St. Louis Housing Authority, television channels 2, 4, 5,
channel stations,
state welfare offices,
office.
Why I brought him today is because there's a lot of facts that Ms. Toby Eckert may not know, and I'm quite sure you're unaware of, that we came to bring today. This investigation, or this hearing, is an investigation on my part and his part to bring forth.
Let me just stop you for a second and go ahead and get the hearing started so you can have everything on the record.
I told him the record is
is what I
stated.
have.
He said the record is what he had. I told the judge of the honor, the record is what I got, not the record is what you got.
I need to go through a little bit of an
He
introduction.
wanted to go through some introduction on his behalf, but I was letting him know, no,
Let me
the
remind
record,
everybody
I'm doing
that The
this.
proceedings are being taped, and that I now will administer the oath for all people.
He wanted to give us an oath of telling the truth.
Please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do. Thank you very much. Let me remind everyone that everyone is still under oath. This is a formal hearing conducted in accordance with 340.
I don't want y'all to hear all my case records, so I just turned that part down.
536.
You get a little bit, but not too much.
We've talked about the proceedings and agreed that this will be as informal as possible.
They trying to make it informal, because when it's informal, anything that's informal is eradicated. If it's eradicated, it's just anything goes. But when you have some form to what you're doing, then that means that you can go back and forth and get the same results. He's calling off numbers. He's just calling off numbers and who I am and what I came to do right now. But basically, I'm bringing this out because it's time to fight back. It's time to let the Bible go, right? The book, and actually get into the laws of association, laws in business, laws and the quantitative methods of which financial analysts. Laws and basically things that we need to move the body and make it successful. Okay, now I'm going on now. This is what I told them.
No.
There's a little bit of scramble in there because they're trying to get me going. So probably we're not going to be able to hear this. So what I'm going to cut this off now, part 1, and then I'm going to come back with part 2 on this one here, because you need to know this. They have statutes, they have laws, they have ordinances that you need to learn. John 1:1, that's great. That's going to tell you about your soul. You need to learn how to move your body around in this society. You need how to change laws and legislation. And this is what I'm telling you right here. But anyway, I'm going to give you a little demonstration on what you need to do and how you need to do it. And I'll be right back. I'm going to stop this tape right now. Hold on. I'm going to stop this because we need to, need to understand what's going on. You got to understand how the Constitution came about. The Iroquois League, right? The Mother Clan basically was in charge of the chiefs. They appointed the chief, which was their sons. And they dealt with legislation, they dealt with laws, legislation, they dealt with every aspect that's dealing with in the Constitution. Benjamin Franklin seen it, peeped it, and he actually put that in the Constitution, and that's what we're dealing with today. But today, man has written women out of the law. Now what we need to do, we need to stand up, and we need to not just watch TV, because that's television or television vision, where they put you in a trance, spellbound, not just religious and the preachers, because first of all, they have written the women out of the scriptures. You see, everything's about what the man did, this and that. They never tell you about the woman did, and the woman's the one that brought them into this world. Let's use our own senses and get everything together. Anyway, I'm going to stop this right now, and we're going to go to part 2 of this right here.